One more time for realsies. All right.
Okay, music fades in.
There we go. Much better.
My friend, let me weave you a tale of a windswept night beyond the old Egyptian sands, where the water plays coy with the shore, and the coy are sure to play in the water, where the desert wolves make love to the moon.
Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Exterior day. This is the Suez Canal.
Ooh.
Undeniably, Egypt's most famous body of water. Nothing bad ever happens here.
Ah.
Oh, except for that one time.
What?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so there's a ship, and it's called the Ever Given.
Oh,
and it's going up the Suez Canal really, really fast, probably. And you think that the Port Authority would call up, and they'd be like,
Captain, you are going way too fast.
But the captain, he's wicked sick cool, so he's like,
oh, yeah.
They're just jealous of my passion for going fast through critical trade infrastructure.
Heck yeah.
Increase speed.
Hell yeah. Oh, shoot.
If you will not slow down, prepare to meet the full might of the Egyptian military.
It's annoying thing. You watched this 2 days
two
ago
of
and you
Egypt's
had known
fastest
you
fighter
watched
jets
it.
scramble on the runway.
Rip.
But the captain kept adding power.
He keeps going fast.
Faster. The people of Europe need these Chinese knockoffs of European goods.
And they got all sorts of technology to go like top speed.
True physics!
I beseech you.
But everyone on the crew was loving it. Yeah,
they're
go
loving
faster.
it. They love it. Go faster.
Look out!
Oh
Someone
no!
left a ramp in the middle of the canal.
A ramp!
I ain't afraid of nothing.
Gotta jump that ramp.
It was at this point that the captain chose to do a wicked sick jump.
Yeah!
Lens
big
flare.
jump. Lens
But
flare.
they
Wait, what did
overshot
all
it.
those things say?
Lens flare.
There was a lens flare that made the jump even more epic. Oh, hell yeah.
But they overshot it.
Oh, shoot.
They were gonna collide with a gently sloping sandy bank.
Oh, no!
They threw on the handbrake.
Drop
Brake,
anchor.
brake, brake.
Brace for
Drop
impact.
anchor.
But it
Brace
was
for
too
impact. No!
Collision.
Collision.
Literally everybody died.
Everyone's dead.
Ever given. Ever taken away.
The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
That'll do. All right, see you in a year.
All right, bye. All right, bye.
What do you mean it's not long enough?
Wait, is that the
Wikipedia, ChatGPT. Add
course.
the music. They love that. A reaction give? That's a good one. No,
nice.
this video's too good. Dial it back a little.
Oh.
Okay, let me start again. I'll
Is
do
that the dirt pool from Dune?
phony voice too. Better. Okay, so
Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. That's a big disclaimer.
here's what really happened.
All right. Act 1. Everything is great. Nice.
This story begins in Malaysia. Of course, you already know, but that's this one over here.
Malaysia.
And at a port named Tanjung Pelepus is the container ship known as the Ever Given. The last of the cargo is loaded onto the ship, and the captain of the ship, Krishnan Kanthaval, is there with his crew
Nice.
of 20. Hello!
Oh.
At this
I
point,
see.
Kanthaval probably said something like, "All right, the boat's tummy is all full of cargo. We're almost ready to
Yummy.
get going."
Tummy.
So Evergreen, the operating company of the ship, would have called ahead and booked passage for the ship.
555.
Yes, one
Nice.
adult ship ticket, please.
Ooh, nice.
Large.
Very large.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now this guy at the operating company is on the line to the Suez Canal Authority. And they are in charge of all of the operations of the Suez Canal. All right, thank
put
you for
the
choosing
Cannon
Suez
Canal.
Waterways. You are scheduled for March 23rd. You are 922nd in queue. All right, we've got a Supermax container coming through on March 23rd.
Super
Pulling
Mexican.
up the stats now. The Ever Given, one of the largest container ships in the world. Over 400 meters long, 60 meters wide.
Nice. Wow.
Only 10%
How
smaller than the world's largest aircraft carrier.
Wow.
Able to carry over 20,000 of these shipping containers. Here's a guy and a sandwich for scale. All right,
Nice.
navigator, helmsman, Gene.
Never gave.
Let's get going.
Wait, was
we
that
wouldn't want to hold
Evergator?
up the other ships. With a teary goodbye, the Ever Given sets sail from
Bye-bye.
Malaysia and makes course for the Netherlands. Let's go to the map.
Ooh, Dutch.
Malaysia, and you already know, but the Netherlands is over here.
Yep.
The route's so simple.
Indeed.
You just go from here over to... Oh,
Oh, right, Africa.
we're blocked by Africa, sir. Should
I
we
guess that's what the Suez
just head
Canal is
back?
for.
Don't worry, I know a shortcut. Head into that inlet. It's called the Red Sea.
Ooh, Red Sea.
Captain, it's blue.
Huh.
I know.
But why do they call it the Red Sea
In a bit
then?
over a week, the
Are they stupid? They call it the Red Sea. It's clearly blue. Are they stupid?
Given cruises all the way to the Red Sea.
All right.
And on the way, someone on the crew points out Djibouti and says it aloud.
Djibouti?
Djibouti, because it's fun to say.
Djibouti?
It's a great time to
Oh, I
be
love
a cargo
Djibouti
ship
dubs.
captain, I can tell you that much.
I
Captain,
love
we've got another
Djibouti
problem
dubs.
on the sat-nav.
What?
There's more land in the way. How are we supposed to get through
Oh,
an obstacle like this? Should I just head back? Now, if this was 1868, Canterville would be in big trouble. But luckily, in 1869, someone happened to dig a big channel.
Ooh.
Right from one side of this isthmus to the other. And filled it
Nice.
with water, they did. Which meant that ships no longer needed to circumnavigate Africa.
Cool.
It's nothing personal. It's a geographic thing. Late that evening, the Ever Given arrives at the
mean-
Gulf of Suez. Here on the map. It's a big open area for ships to park. And there are ships everywhere, sitting idle, waiting for their turn to pass through the canal. Now the helmsman is kind of driving around the area, looking for a place to park and drop anchor.
Yeah, that's a very common thing. Just gotta keep sailing around until you find a parking spot, an anchor spot even. Yeah, that kind of happens with the Lewin. I mean, not the Lewin. Lewin's the port that we're in. Lewin's the port that we're in. I'm talking about the Warzen. Yeah, the Warzen has to do that a lot. And for what? Groceries. We get groceries in the mainland.
But then, something captures his attention.
Huh?
Hey,
What?
what's that mysterious looking ship over there? It looks abandoned.
Abandoned?
The Aman.
MV Amon?
Do not speak its name, helmsman. Why not?
Why?
Look, there's
Yeah,
a
why
spot,
not?
there's a spot.
Oh.
That's a handicap. They
Aw,
park the
of
ship,
course.
drop anchor, and radio into the Suez Canal Authority. Thank you for joining the queue. Typical wait time is a few hours, up to 1 business day.
Ah, I see.
Why do we have to wait? Why can't we just go straight through? Because we've got
rules
here at the canal. A
Yep,
big book
rules.
of them.
Regulations.
No running, no dive bombing, and blah, blah, blah.
Yep,
Somewhere
yep.
way down the back of the manual it says, all vessels entering or leaving the canal must have a pilot. And in fact, a ship as large as yours needs 2. These pilots are employees of the Canal Authority who understand the perils of the route. Kind of like
Fair
a
enough.
consultant to the captain. And they stand
Fair
around
enough.
going,
Uh-huh.
yes, yes, go here, turn coming up here, watch out for the geese.
Watch out for the geese. You gotta be careful with the geese. You gotta be careful with the geese. I know geese aren't as good as the ducks, but you gotta be careful with them. You gotta. Speaking of which, I gotta feed the ducks.
So just stand by for a while, yep?
Gotta feed the ducks.
All right, nothing to do till this pilot arrives. Guess I'll take a little bit of me time. I'm off to my cabin,
yeah.
fellas. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And so
Don't do
just
anything
after
dumb.
midnight, Canterville heads back to his quarters to take a nap.
Honk shoe. Are you honk shoe or honk
Quite a cozy
meaning-
scene, wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
But all is not well on the Ever Given tonight.
What?
There seems to be some trouble. With the weather.
The weather!
2:30 a.m.
Uh-oh.
Canterville wakes up.
What's going on?
Outside is the loud rattle of shipping containers sparring with the wind. Loud enough to capture Canterville's attention. Ruh-roh. He dashes up to the bridge.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
All right, what's the status on it being really windy
not
outside?
the boxes.
The wind is up to 35 knots, but the Ever Given is fine and the anchor is keeping us held.
Right, good.
All right, it sounds like I can head back to my quarters then. Wait, Captain. I think we need to move the ship. Yeah, those guys are getting closer and closer to us. We're surrounded by ships like the Al Nasriyah. Their anchors can't withstand the wind, and they are being dragged about.
Shoot.
We need more buffer, or there's risk of a collision.
Uh-oh.
Good thinking. All right, duty engineer, prep the engines.
Prep those engines.
The ship kicks to life. The
Right, rev
helmsman
up those
steers the Ever
engines,
Given to get
'cause you gotta
further away
dodge.
from the other ships. This whole thing might be cancelled. Port control. Although this waiting area is delightful, the weather outside is very frightful. Is passage through the canal still happening?
Let it snow, etc.
Not cancelled. Hold position. Your pilot is wrapping up and will be on his way to your vessel soon. They're making us wait.
You better hurry.
Captain, if we're struggling not to hit ships in this big open area, it's going to get pretty dicey when we have to navigate through a narrow channel like the Suez.
Oi, oi, oi. Hold on a
Yes.
sec.
Although you should have said, spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning?
Some time has passed. We're back on the bridge. There's the helmsman. Captain's gone back to his quarters. Pilots won't be here for hours. Then suddenly, an idea.
Idea?
The helmsman takes it upon himself to navigate a little bit of art.
Nice.
Says the helmsman.
Very
as long as no
nice.
one checks the nav data. This
Yeah, I kind of do that to fuck with the nav guys. Also, we skipped the best part, which is the ad time.
Coming up next on Channel Ad Time.
Welcome back to Raising Sailing. I'm
Sailing
Sailing Man, professional traveler and eSIM user. Finding tourists to get them huge savings on an eSIM plan.
Nice.
It ain't for the faint of heart.
North
But if
Sentinel
there's one
Island.
thing I've learned in all my years, when they're traveling, they need data.
I can't get an Uber. I didn't sort out my data before I left.
Got another one? Try this. First, we download the Saily app on your phone. Then we choose how much data we want and where. Then we add the code Internet Historian for 15% off. And don't forget the most important part.
What is?
Mwah.
Give it a kiss.
I just gave your phone international data using the Saily app.
Nice.
Thank you, Sailing Man.
Thank you.
Very cool.
So download the
Very
Saily app or
cool.
scan the QR
Very
code
cool,
on the
Saily
screen now
Man.
and use the code Internet Historian to get 15% off at checkout.
It's so beautiful here in the hills of Switzerland. If only I
Nice.
could listen to podcast in the background.
Here comes Saily Man.
Of course.
Over 200 destinations, 24/7 live chat
Out of the way,
support,
woman.
and no physical SIM or roaming fees, because it's just an app.
Nice.
Could I have my phone back, please?
At Saily, family comes first, and data comes second. Data comes first. They're both tied for first.
Tonight on Raising Sailing.
Anyone can get Saily. Did one.
Oh!
Sorry, I have a boyfriend ones. All regular.
I have
Of
a
course.
presentation in 15 minutes at the UN Security Council.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't download the slides. Without this presentation, I'm worried they're going to nuke North Sentinel Island again.
No,
15
not
minutes
again.
to go and he hasn't got the slides.
Not
I'll be the guy who
again.
started the next World War without those damn slides.
10 minutes to go and he hasn't got the slides.
History
has-
will not look kindly on me without those slides.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Saily.
Give him the
Now you
data.
have 10 gigabytes of data on your phone, cheaper than most phone providers.
I love you, Saily Man.
Hush, little one. I saved it.
The Saily app really saved me.
This truly was our
You
darkest
saved the
hour.
world. Now
But
to
we
top 10.
prevailed.
Next order of business. Next order of business. Top 10 sexy Pokemon. Look at that. Hell yeah.
But we prevailed. It's not an easy job, but Saily gets me through. So download the Saily app or scan the QR code on screen and use Internet Historian as the code to get 15% off at checkout. Get some damn data on your phone, why not? And
Yeah.
over. Some time has passed. We're back on the bridge.
All right, back
There's
to
the
where we
helmsman.
left off.
Captain's gone back to his quarters. Pilots won't be here for hours. Then suddenly, an idea.
Idea?
The helmsman takes it upon himself to navigate a little bit of art.
Oh, he actually drew a wing.
Tee-hee-hee, says the
This is
helmsman.
real.
As long as no one checks the nav data, this won't come back to bite me at all.
Yeah, I did this. I do that occasionally.
A couple of hours pass. The wind dies down just a little. No ships crashed into the Ever Given, but a small one did pull up beside it.
Ooh. Oh, is that the guy? The pilot guys?
Captain, pilots are here. Welcome aboard. Oh, hey, Captain. Yes, we're running late. Where's the helm? We don't know what the pilots' names are, so we're just going to go with blue and red. Okay, I think we should move ahead at about 14 kilometers.
Blue and
That's
red.
right. Ahead. 14 kilometers per hour.
Okay. Wait, what about the anchor?
The Ever Given joins a convoy of ships taking position at the entrance to the canal.
Yeah, this ship's real slow.
Convoy, checking in. Ready.
Ready?
All right, everybody.
Oh,
we
sorry,
want to be
force of
alert.
habit.
Stay focused.
Force of habit.
Yeah, Captain. I'll follow the other ships. I'll try not to get lost. Hold on, helmsman. And the audience. This is a much more perilous journey than you might know.
Oh?
What? A big straight line? It is 193 kilometers of narrow waterway. And
That
I hope
is
you've got some stamina,
very-
because it takes 12 hours to traverse.
Yeesh.
That's a full day trip. Some parts are only 24 meters deep. Oh, that's very shallow. Yes,
Very
and only
shallow.
200 meters wide in some parts.
Oh.
That's very narrow. I've seen McDonald's drive-thrus with more clearance. And you certainly wouldn't want to have an accident, would you? Because 12% of the entire world's sea freight passes through here.
Oh.
If you blocked it, the consequences would be humongous. No
Humongous
pressure,
what?
though. Oh,
No pressure.
I see.
No pressure.
Don't mind him. He gives that speech to everybody. Ahead, 14 kilometers per hour. Yes, pilot. 14 kilometers. Steady on.
14 knots.
So into the canal, the Ever Given went. As they cruise, the winds swirl back onto the sea.
Oh no, the
No longer
winds.
buffered by miles of open water, the sand and dust can blow about with abandon.
Damn.
Low visibility. Strong winds jostle the ship. Grit pelts the bow.
It's a
The
lot
Ever
of
Given
grit.
steams
Very
ahead at
gritty.
about the pace of a fast jog. And there's no real build-up here, to be honest. Things go awry almost immediately.
Oh.
How are you coping with
okay.
the wind? It's manageable. All right, well, the wind is definitely pushing us to the left-hand side. Yes, just try to keep it as centered as you can. Adjusting.
These winds are quite something. Do you think we should have insisted they postpone?
Well, the pilots don't seem worried, and they know this water better than anyone. The angle of the wind is particularly nasty, catching the enormous surface area of the ship and constantly nudging it off course.
Oh no.
Helmsman, you're still too far to the left. You got to get back to the center.
Yeah, I'm trying. Adjusting. The helmsman
Don't
keeps
over-adjust,
changing the
though.
trajectory of the ship, but he cannot seem to stay in the center.
Come on, Helmsman, we're still not centered.
I know, it's the wind.
Stop.
No matter what
Don't-
they do,
don't
they
do
can't
that.
seem to get
What are you
away from the
doing?
left bank. The wind foils their every countermaneuver. This is not as manageable as I thought it would be. Is it going to be like this the whole way? Don't worry, this is really common. It won't be the whole trip. No. The problem is we're going too slow. Red Pilot takes the initiative. If we speed up, we can push through the wind. Accelerate to 22 kilometers an hour. Somewhat reluctantly, the helmsman obliges. 22 kilometers per hour.
Engines engage and the ship speeds up. Captain, going this fast in heavy winds is needlessly reckless. There are protocols for this sort of thing.
All right, Gene.
Yeah.
It's a bit windy. Relax. This must happen all the time.
Now
The
just
Red Pilot was right.
counteract.
The increased speed helps them to fight through the wind and get away from the left-hand bank. However, they can't seem to keep the ship in the very center.
But
Helmsman, you're aimed too severely to the right-hand bank now. We need a bit of leadership here. Don't worry, I know what to do. Turn left. Adjusting. The pilot's giving steering instructions now. Captain, is he supposed to do that? Captain, the pilot is not here to give steering orders. You should say something.
What? Yeah, why isn't the captain doing anything?
The ship is now consistently snaking left and right and left and right. Turn to the right! So they turn to the right, but then they end up too far to the right.
You're fishtailing.
You're too close to the right bank now. Turn to the left. Yes, I agree. Turn to the left.
Look, a little bit.
This is all a bit tense, and we both know where this is going. It's gonna crash. Let's just enjoy it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'll hush now.
There it is. A gently sloping, sandy bank.
Red Pilot, we're just consultants. This isn't our job to steer the ship. You're micromanaging. We should only be giving general navigation advice. We're getting too close to the left bank. I can't keep it centered. We have to slow this ship down. If we slow down, the wind will push us into the bank. What do I do?
Shoot.
Reduce the speed.
Oh no.
The two pilots begin bickering. And not just bickering normally. They're bickering in Arabic.
Oh
no. And
that's how you know it gets real. When they start bickering in their native languages, you know you're screwed.
Canterville's crew doesn't speak Arabic. What the hell are they saying? I don't know. Neither do I.
No.
Does anyone here speak Arabic?
Nobody speaks Arabic. And the bank! The left
the
bank!
Ever Given has reached its target speed of 22 kilometers an hour. But they're taking wider and wider turns and can't seem to get anywhere near
They're
the
still
center of the
fishtailing.
And the two pilots, they're still fighting.
God
Captain?
damn it.
Captain! Pilots!
Captain!
Captain!
The Ever Given then reaches an extreme, unrecoverable angle, pointing acutely to the right,
and
straight for the bank.
And behold, welcome.
We need to turn left. Now. Hard left. Hard to the left.
Hard
Hard
left.
to the left.
The rudder turns, but the ship doesn't turn with it.
It can't.
Instead,
it's over.
It slides.
Didn't I tell you to turn left?
Yeah,
Why
but
aren't we turning?
it's over.
I am turning to the left, Captain. The ship's not responding. I knew this would happen. It's your fault.
He
The
got a
helmsman
little
loses his ability to
red
steer.
got power
The
mad.
ship has gone out of control.
And Camellia!
Captain!
Canterville finally steps forward. Enough! Helmsman, center the rudder. Reduce speed.
And
Rudder center. Reduce.
But it's too late.
Too late.
Canterville did not intervene in time.
And
Shit.
behold, according to a person familiar with the VDR audio, Captain Canterville reacted as anyone might in the same situation. Shit! He screamed. Collision.
The crew can feel the vibration through the floor as the bow meets the bank. That bow, raised 6 meters, slides into the bank with ease, like a hot pencil through pudding.
Damn.
Meanwhile, the rear of the ship is pulled into the opposite bank. The bridge shakes and the crew lurches forward as 300,000 tons of momentum is reduced to 0 in the span of a couple of seconds.
Not the
We've run aground, we've run aground, cut your engines, Canterville yells out on the radio, because don't forget, these ships are running as a convoy, which means that the ships behind them have just seen what's happened, and they all have to slam on the brakes.
Fuck.
A couple of ships back, the Asia Ruby 3 suffers an engine malfunction, and it cannot stop as quickly as it intends to, and nearly plows into the back of the Maersk Denver. They manage to stop themselves just in time and prevent running aground as well.
Damn.
Pan back to the Ever Given. Let us look at it from above. It is diagonally wedged across the entire canal.
Wedged.
An unplanned bridge connecting 2 continents. A ship collision of such magnitude, there's almost nothing to compare it to.
Damn.
Maybe Hindenburg? 9/11? I'll keep Googling. No, hold off on the dramatic sound effects.
There's no need to panic just yet. It's like a car tire stuck in the mud. We simply reverse. Full astern.
Fucking
That means
where?
full backwards.
Oh.
Propellers at the back of the ship whiz to little effect, locked in place by the sand. We didn't move. Merely a run-up. Crash astern. That's the most dramatic version of full astern, ramping up to full thrust as quickly as possible. Nothing. No, stop it. No sound effect just yet. We still have one more option. Start up the bow thrusters. They're the jets at the front of the ship that give a little bit of extra oomph. Crash astern, full thrusters.
And nothing.
No effect, sir.
Nothing. Oh no.
Now, we don't have the transcript from here, so we'll just presume that at the time, Canterville said something very quirky and millennial, like, so that just happened. But what we do know is that he and the pilots then jumped on the radio and got in contact with the port authority. We've got something to tell you, and you gotta promise not to get mad. Shut up. Look, listen, we're gonna need a tugboat. We are run aground.
Tugboat?
The helmsman takes
Isn't
a turn
that one
at
of
being
Vinny's
millennial.
nicknames?
There are other ships right behind me, aren't there?
Gulp.
And there were.
There's a lot
as
of
the
them.
queue of container ships piling up behind them got longer and longer. Make that 2 tugboats. So what happened here exactly? And who is in big trouble? Explainer time!
Oh, time to explain.
There are 3 main causes to why the ship crashed. Let's start with the wind.
Yep, definitely the wind.
The captain could have very easily said, guys, the wind is far too severe. Let's postpone. But he didn't. However, the blame's not all on Canterville. The 2 pilots could have also said, let's just follow protocol. By radioing in to HQ and saying, yes, get us 2 tugboats, please. With 1 on each side at the front, they would have had far more stability and control. And they wouldn't need to erratically fight about with the wind to stay in the middle of the lane. Second cause, the speed of the ship. Now, it was the red pilot who told the helmsman, accelerate the ship to 22 kilometers per hour. But when he did that, they were already driving at the speed limit for their weight class, 14 kilometers per hour.
That's not good.
And telling the helmsman to go beyond that meant that they are technically breaking the rules. And while I agree that some rules are made to be broken, going this fast in a very large ship in a comparatively small canal causes a whole bunch of problems to do with fluid dynamics. Big problems.
Indeed.
Huge.
Huge
5
problems.
fun physics phenomena.
No, I don't know the physics, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. But what I will say is this.
Wait, what was that? Oh, the bank effect. The bank effect, that's what it is. Fishtailing. Oh, shoot. I muted it on accident. Oops.
The ship will say is this. Speeding up causes something approximating oversteer. The ship becomes all slidey. I'm just going to turn a little bit to the left. But instead, you go a lot to the left.
It's just explanations
turn
about,
right a little
you know,
bit.
the bank
But
effect and
instead, you turn to the
fishtailing
right
and
a lot.
all this stuff.
Remember how the cheerful navigator was like, come on, guys, we have to get back to the center of the lane.
Yeah!
But they can't, because every time they try to direct back to the center, the speed and the oversteer means they overshoot it. One more effect of going very fast.
I will sneeze. Wait for it.
Go on.
Take a look at this animation side on. Water pressure effects cause the ship to tilt. At this speed, the front is raised 6 meters higher than usual, which means when they collide with the bank,
Combined with the high velocity, they really wedge themselves in.
Oof.
But we can't just blame everything on the physicists, because there's a third main cause.
The bickering.
Poor communication.
There you go. Poor communication
English is the official
bickering.
language of pretty much every port. However, the pilots start arguing with each other in Arabic.
Like
Which is
they're
not just unprofessional, but excludes all of the rest of the crew from what's being discussed. And all of these competing voices make for chaos on the bridge. But the blame is not all on the co-pilots either. The captain is always in charge. He has the ultimate authority.
He didn't
Decisions start and end with him.
He
So the captain
didn't
should have
take
intervened
initiative
and
to
said
break
something
it up.
like, "Shut up, everybody." But he doesn't.
He should have. Yeah, you're supposed to butt in and say, "Hey, jackasses, start doing your goddamn job." Oh, sorry.
The crash of the Everglades. The captain is always in charge. He has the ultimate authority. Something like, he stands there quite passively throughout. By the
Just
time he
watching.
does step in, it's
It's too late. Jinx. Nice.
Now that everything's been laid out, who would you say is at fault for the crash of the Ever Given? The helmsman? Blue pilot? The red pilot?
Red pilot.
Canthaville?
Red pilot.
I'll
He
tell
broke protocol after all.
Society, that's who. You and me.
The
and I
real-
think you should apologize.
No. It was society all along. We live in a society. Day one.
Alrighty.
Also,
so we have
Gmod
something
font.
3.5 times the size of the Titanic, choking the world's
Damn.
largest freighting canal like a greedy seagull throating a glue stick. Good start. And they didn't get very far through the canal itself. About 5% of the progress bar.
Damn.
But if we scroll up for a second, we can see what landmarks they missed out on. The
Right,
Great
let's see.
Bitter Lake. Named so because the water there is very salty instead of fresh. Then up a 2-lane bit and over to Timsah Lake. Named so because Timsah is the Arabic word for crocodile, because there used to be crocodiles in there. Otherwise, it's pretty much zip right through to the Mediterranean.
Nice.
That would have been very nice for them. Now
The
we go
wettest
back a bit
places
to
on
Timsah
Earth.
Lake. And here you'll find the city of Ismailia.
Ismailia.
And at its port, see this building?
Oh.
This is the Suez Canal Authority.
Ah.
Inside, Captain El Said, head of navigational control, is just settling in for the day. As he sits down to his desk, Captain, you're gonna want to see this. The video feed pulls up. What? Line 1. We're stuck. We'd like to request a tugboat. Stuck? Stuck where? You know that single lane area pretty close to the entrance? There. Now, had this happened in one of the 2-lane sections, they could have kept the traffic flowing. But alas.
But no.
What? So you're blocking all the traffic? Mr. El Said, we already promised we wouldn't get mad. Fine. I gotta see how bad it is in person. El Said snatches his keys off his desk and he races down to his car, rushing to the scene. He gets out and casts his eyes upon the ship. My God. Towering over him is a structure the width and breadth of the world's largest Walmart. Except it is also 15 stories tall.
You could see it everywhere.
The bow, raised 6 meters higher than normal, is jammed into one side. Like an unwitting finger in a Chinese finger trap that somebody filled with Gorilla Glue in its prom tomorrow. And the ass of the ship.
Oh no! I hate when that happens. And then you have to do this whole episode about friendship. And yeah, it's usually the one with the two opposite characters as well. And it teaches how to be together instead of trying to pull it apart. And it's with the rivals. And it's shipping fuel for Fujos and okay, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Firmly squatting aground on the other side. At the middle of the ship, making bended metal groans as it's barely suspended by only a few meters of water. El Said lets the sand run through his fins.
I mean, this is a shipping
At this
episode
point,
after
another
all.
important person arrives on the scene. Admiral Rabi. He is the Suez Canal Authority chairman.
They named
the big
rabies
boss of the
after
whole
him.
canal.
They named
Here's the
rabies
rough
after
structure
him.
of the organization. He's all the way up here, right?
Oh,
At the
So
very
high up
tip.
that he reports
And
directly
Osama!
to the Pharaoh of Egypt himself.
The Pharaoh
that's
himself.
one blocked canal. No, Mr. President. He didn't say blocked. Shut up. He said that canal rocked. He's giving it a 5-star review. Come on, follow me to the bridge.
Yeah.
Now, Al Said and Rabi board the ship, and it's a hell of a scene. The crew is racing around. Oh God, they're gonna check the nav data. They're gonna see the dick pic. Oh God,
They're gonna see
standing
the
back taking a
penis
panic
in
phone
it,
call
Drew.
with the
Oh,
operating
no.
company. Okay, so 2 pilots walk into a ship, and the first one says, and the 2 pilots from before are still bickering.
Are you fucking serious? They're bickering more than They're bickering more than Israel and Palestine. Jeez. All right. Let's continue with the slopping. Still bickering. Uh-oh. We shall solve this together. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Pilots from before are still bickering.
Still
All right,
bickering.
you 2 are dismissed. Canterville. Oh God, this is the end of my career. This is going to cost $1 billion. Al
It's
Said puts his
bajillion
hand
dollars even.
on Canterville's shoulder. Do not worry, my friend. We shall solve this.
It will cost all the money.
Come on, Captain. What's the status? Well, the ship isn't floating. Yeah.
Kind
What
of.
I mean is the situation is worse than you think. It's the way we're pitched up on the shore. The weight distribution is all wrong. We're like a raised bridge, but we don't have any of the support underneath. The middle of the ship could bend under its own weight and tear.
What?
So it could sink? Yeah. That would shut down the whole canal for months. Are we taking on water?
Shoot.
No, I've had the engineers check the hull. We can't see water making ingress anywhere. Yet.
All right, that's good.
The best way to get free and the best way to prevent the ship from potentially sinking is to lighten the load. We need to get rid of at least, I don't know, like 20,000 tons.
That's a
How
lot.
quickly do you think your crew can offload containers? No. Look how high those boxes are stacked.
They're
to offload
way
these
too
containers
high.
is going to require specialist equipment. The kind you'd only find at a dedicated port. We're not going to be able to offload these containers out here in the middle of nowhere. All right, well, it's the easiest,
Damn.
most brute force solution you can think of.
Digging?
The ballast tanks. Yeah? Go on.
Ballast?
We've got nearly 10,000 tons of ballast water on board. We can dump that right now and relieve some pressure. Excellent idea. I'll
right.
get started. No, you can't do that.
Wait, what?
Well,
Why not?
Why not?
Why not, though?
Allow me to explain.
Oh.
You see, when a ship fills its ballast tanks, it's filling with more than just water. It's a big, dilute, salty soup of algae, plant material, and even sometimes small fish. Pick that up in Malaysia,
Nice.
and then just dump that at the next port. You're introducing these stowaway pest species into the environment.
Uh-oh.
Some examples of these invasive species include the Northern Pacific Sea Star,
Patrick!
the European green crab,
Crabble!
that son of a bitch,
Son of a
and
bitch.
cholera.
Cholera! Oh no!
So you have to treat the water before you discharge it, usually through heat
Damn.
or chemicals. And the key there is that it also requires time and access to one of these treatment machines. And we're not at a port. It's going to take much longer than usual.
Damn.
But let me get onto the line with the guys at Ismailia. We probably have a portable water treatment machine somewhere. Al Said turns and looks out the window. Coming down the
3
canal are
years of-
2 tugboats.
All right,
The
there's
ones that they
tugboats.
ordered earlier. Look, we might not even be that deeply wedged in. These 2 tugboats might be all we need.
Let's hope.
Yes, tugboats. This is the
Tugboats.
Mosaid 2 and the Mosaid 3.
Nice.
These 2 little guys are able to pull around this massive cargo ship, comparable in size to the Ever Given. On go the ties.
Nice. All right.
Line secure, all fast. Engine ready.
And
Ready to pull.
right.
Canterville looks nervously at El Said. Commence pull. Slow
Right.
ahead.
Time to tug.
The polyethylene ropes whine as they're pulled taut from the water. The tugboats lightly draw against the ship, testing for resistance.
All right, a little more.
And give her. Give her. Come on. Floor it.
More. Full power.
Floor it.
Nothing.
Damn.
Not an inch of difference.
Damn.
All right, stop engines. Be on standby. This isn't going to work.
Shit.
With just 2 tugboats, we do not have the pull for a ship this massive, this deeply grounded. It's also low tide. That's not helping. Wind's high tide.
Damn.
Early afternoon, in a couple of hours. All right, that buys us some time.
Guess we can wait.
How soon do you think you can get a dredger out here? Let me find out for you. Please hold.
All right.
The dredgers can remove the sand below the waterline that's all built up around the ship.
Let's
Hi
hope.
again. They say it'll take a day, maybe 2. All right, tell them to hurry.
A day or two? I'd better
day or
update my
two?
boss. Let him know it's not gonna be a quick fix.
I should call my wife as well. All right, don't
Yeah.
go too far. I need you for something in a minute. Hey, what about excavators? Oh, yeah. How many we got? Right now? No, for my birthday. Yeah, now.
Of course. I just noticed the do it for her
Hey.
Cleo.
Yeah, now.
I just noticed the do it for her Cleopatra poster.
1.
All right. One
guy.
excavator.
There's only 1 excavator on standby for the whole canal. Well, it's just post-COVID. Everyone's been excavating from home. Patch me through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
There really was just 1 guy, by the way.
Damn.
It's local contractor Abdullah. So he picks up the phone. Mushy mushy.
Mushy mushy.
There's been a big accident at the canal, Abdullah. There's sand and dirt everywhere. I need your help. Just send me the deets, Choom. Abdullah jumps in his truck and...
Send me the deets, choom. I gotta play Cyberpunk again. I really need to play Cyberpunk again. Huh. This gives me an idea. Remember what I said about how I don't really do retro games that are past Skyrim? That's gonna be the exception.
Heads to the scene. And when he pulls up...
He pull up.
Gut in Himmel.
God.
He sees the
damn.
massive Ever Given
Dios
wedged into the
mío.
canal.
Abdullah
Dios
locks
mío.
himself into his excavator and gets to work on the most important task he's ever
Aw,
done
yeah.
digged.
The ever done digged. There we go. Comparison to real life.
Back on the bridge. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully home soon. Okay. Yep, no, love you too. Okay, bye. Whew, the boss was not happy. Hey, before you said you needed me for something.
Oh.
I did. Who's this?
Breathe into this tube.
Uh-oh.
Also, you have to do a drug test.
Sober.
After the crash, they tested Canterville for drugs and alcohol. Both came up negative.
Okay, that's
There's
good.
also a procedure to make sure that captains aren't fatigued. They look at the rest schedule and they find, no, Canterville took that nap. Remember? He's had
Yeah, he
plenty of
honk
rest
shawed.
time. So
Sleep
he
at that.
passed the fatigue
Sleep
assessment.
on that thing.
And while Canterville
Honk
was at the
shua,
nurse's
sleep on
office,
that thing.
high tide came and went. Tugs were tried again. And again. Tried a little bit of this,
Still
a little bit of
nothing.
that. It didn't work.
Still nothing.
All day trying, all evening, and into the early morning. But
Still
that
nothing.
stubborn ship was going nowhere.
Damn. They do. Still stuck. The Sphinx. The Pinks. What's this? A new movie.
Of course.
Ah.
The moon.
The moon haunts you. I've not played Marvel
Day
Rivals.
2.
There's quite a queue of ships by this point, and they're all honking their horns impatiently. Hey, move your ass! I got Frozens in the back. Go around! Go around!
No one
Where-
knows quite
around
what's happening
where?
because the Suez Canal Authority has not made a formal statement. But their hand is about to be forced when an impatient sailor behind the Ever Given takes a photograph and
publishes it online.
Oh,
And this starts
no.
a bit of a buzz on social media.
And this is where the internet comes in.
It was at this very moment that the helmsman's most feared fear was most realized. Someone pulled up the navigational dial.
No!
Within 24 hours, it was all over the news.
Penis!
So over at the
Penis!
Suez offices, Mr. Rebby, you have 300 voicemails.
No! He got Delta P'd! When it's gotcha, it's gotcha.
Telemarketers? Important
What?
clients and journalists. They're asking about whether the canal is blocked, aren't they? They're asking about whether the
Yep,
canal is
they
blocked,
are.
yes.
Time for
And
the
the Suez
news
Canal
blitz.
Authority could keep it a secret no longer. They held a press conference.
That's a lot of mics.
Okay. This is crazy. Let's say, hypothetically, they didn't give many details, but it was a very inspirational press conference. The news begins reporting on the story.
It's blocked. Cargo ship blocking the Suez Canal is a huge container ship.
There's just the most incredible drama playing out in the Suez
Incredible
Canal.
drama.
Massive container ship longer than the Eiffel Tower.
It's one of the world's most important shipping lanes.
And breaking news from the Nana Star News Channel. I'm Nana.
The Nana Star News Channel? Sorry, NSM. Sorry, mainstream media. I only get my news from the most reputable sources. Nana News.
Mega ship's big ass is stuck in the Suez Canal.
Right, point is.
That's awesome. Mega ship's big ass. That's awesome.
This story exploded everywhere. There was a lot of sympathy to go
There
around.
he is. There's
appeal to have blocked global trade.
And the internet, upon seeing it, went, these guys need some help. We would love to volunteer.
That's not a picture of a naked woman. I need to help them.
I need to help them.
They knew best about
gotta
what to do
re-wedge.
to get this ship unstuck.
Reddit experts.
All right, it's time for the, yeah, I reckon you could pretty much just do this and it'd work section. By far the most popular solution was simply blow it up. No ship, no problem.
No, you can't do that.
But why wouldn't this work? Well, first you're blowing up $1 billion worth of cargo. And this thing is about 3 times the size of Mount Rushmore. So there's quite a lot of debris to sweep up, actually. And you
Yeah,
still haven't solved
a
the
lot of
problem of
stuff.
moving the thing out of the fucking canal. Next idea.
All right,
What if we
what's the next
attach
idea?
1,000 helicopters and simply fly the thing out? You
No-
could even
no
take
good.
it all the way to its destination in the Netherlands.
No good.
Well, the problem is this thing weighs about 300,000 tons. So even if you had a really powerful helicopter, you're going to need like 25,000 of them. And you can't put them all together in one area or they'll all crash.
Of
It ain't
course. And yeah.
gonna work.
That thing.
En route to help. Hey, maybe pull up a bit.
Next!
Damn
Alright,
it.
more seriously, why don't we take a whole bunch of old jet engines, weld them to the sides of the ship,
and just
turn
blast
them all
it.
on at once, and
Yeah, like Gmod.
the day is saved.
That's just gonna wedge it on the
However,
other side.
There is a risk of an explosion.
Or that.
And then you'd have a hole in the ship. And then the ship sinks, and then you're really never moving it. Hear me out. Liquid nitrogen. A lot of liquid
Really?
nitrogen right under the boat. The water freezes, expands, the ship lifts up. Bob's your uncle, you love it.
That's not how it
Except
works.
now, the ship is just stuck in ice. And then it melts, and then you're back to the exact same position.
Back to square
Also,
one.
you need like $1 billion worth of nitrogen. There's no way to get that much material, let alone handle the scale of that material. Also, everyone's going to freeze to death on board, and the ballast will expand in the tanks, and that'll destroy the ship. It's not going to work. All right.
Damn.
Last
3D
idea.
glasses.
Best idea. What if we
Whoa.
just actively made things worse?
Wait,
Such as this
how
petition to add a second boat to the
All
canal.
right, just add another one. Add another one.
Jokes aside, one humble comment did stand out from the crowd.
Get a few people on this side, a few people on that side, push it, and I really think it would go.
We should just take the Ever Given and push it somewhere else.
Well, maybe.
because that's exactly what the recovery team intended to do. Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Good to see you back from the nurse. I told them I didn't do any drugs, but they wouldn't take my word for it. I would have believed you.
Just give me the walkie-talkie. All right, full ahead with the excavators.
I love this.
3 more excavators join Abdullah, and they are all busily digging out the front and rear of the ship. It's still going too slow. What else we got? More rescue stuff. So here comes Rabbi pulling up to the scene. Good news, fellas. And he's standing atop a very powerful bit of kit. A big, beautiful dredger.
A
To be specific, a cutter suction dredge. Essentially, you've got a big rotating cutting tool that loosens up all the soil, while a big suction pipe sends it yonder. All right, do the dredgy. Full speed. What
Time
else
to
we
dredge.
got? We got more
I should
tugboats
play
incoming.
dredge again.
More and more tugboats join the fray.
More tugboats.
A total of 8, arranged around the ship like this.
Tugboats.
Notably, the Baraka 1 and the
Baraka?
Izzat Adel. These are 2 of the
Baraka?
most powerful tugboats in the Middle East. And that includes the non-deserty parts. Full ahead with those. They keep trying. A cacophony of engines playing the highest stakes game of tug of war ever attempted.
Come on!
Tens of millions of dollars being lost every hour until it was won. And their opponent? Unbothered, moisturized, taking up the whole lane.
And not
Budgeable.
budging.
All right, we're calling it for now.
Not budging.
Oh, El Said,
Damn.
we've thrown everything we can at this ship, and it won't concede an inch.
It's tried
hopeless,
everything.
Hopeless.
Hopeless, I tell ya.
The cynicism of youth. I've worked for many years on the Suez. There's magic in the water, Canterville. Magic. We will succeed. Your words are empty, El Said. Optimism has blinded you, El Said. We cannot defeat the canal. It is simply too powerful.
Damn.
If I were the guys at Kais and Kaisha, I'd just forget about the Ever Given and buy a new ship.
Well, we can't afford a new ship. The owners of the Ever Given, Shoei Kais and Kaisha Limited, are getting very worried.
They're
I need
getting
that ship
very
back,
worried.
and I can't just leave it to the Suez Canal Authority to do it. There's only one team daring and foolhardy enough to take on a job like this.
Who?
Kaisen calls up an elite salvaging company from the Netherlands.
Smit Salvage. We need your help. I got your number from you know who.
The Yellow
Smit is
Pages.
the industry's best.
Telly.
They have response centers all over the globe, 24/7, ready to respond to marine emergencies. And funnily enough, they're the same team that helped with the rescue of the Costa Concordia back in 2012.
Oh,
Suit
hey,
up, boys.
the Costa Concordia.
They put the ocean in Ocean's 11, the tide in Tide Pod. And sometimes
Remember
they
Tide
pee in
Pods?
the water. Why not? The fish do it.
No,
We're en route
don't
to the
get
canal.
Delta P.
ETA in the next 24 hours.
Gotta break that burner phone. Let's roll. Oh. Whoops. Whoops.
Next time on Boat in Canal. The prophecy. It's coming true. Kiss me, you fool. I'm beginning to think you don't want to get the boat free. Well, is it the Yanny wire or the Laurel wire?
Oh, remember that one?
I couldn't hear you. You're breaking up. Ha ha ha. There's only one way this was ever
I
gonna
heard
go.
Laurel. To be continued immediately.
It's now day 3. There's more digging,
Day 3.
more tugging, but the ship is still exactly where they left it. And the slow pace of progress is starting to cause problems for international trade. Each delayed ship represents thousands of tons of undelivered stock for store shelves. And that queue is getting longer and longer. On board, an estimated $9.6 billion worth of goods is sitting idle.
That's a lot of money.
It will spoil. And the big
milk's gonna
question
spoil.
is, how long until this thing is fixed? To answer this burning question, the Suez Canal Authority holds another press conference and declares, guys, another day, maybe 2, might even be this
Give it
afternoon.
another day or so.
But the media and industry experts disagree.
The truth of the matter is that they're not making much ground. I mean, this is proving to be more difficult than originally expected.
Could be closed for weeks.
It could take weeks.
Could be stuck for weeks.
Weeks. That's how long it could take to free the container ship currently blocking the Suez Canal.
So that means all of these ship operators here, waiting in the queue, have a very difficult choice to make. So basically, I've just got two options. One, I can wait around hoping the ship gets unstuck, which nobody knows how long that's going to be. Or option two, we go all the way around Africa. And I really don't want to do that, and it's not just a geographic thing. Freighters don't want to go around Africa because it will cost them far more in terms of fuel.
Yep.
It adds 10 extra days to the route. And most importantly, pirates.
Pirates, assassins, and gay pirate assassins.
Now,
What the? Gay pirate assassins?
now, there be two main pirate hangouts. The Somali pirates, everyone knows about them. But the more prolific group is actually in the Gulf of Guinea. Named so because it holds the Guinness World Record for most pirates. In fact, in 2020, 96% of all maritime kidnappings happened in the Gulf of Guinea.
Damn.
That doesn't sound very good to me, Mr. Kaisha.
Oh, and I just want you to know that you've made an enemy. Oh, and when I... Is your boat running? Because you better fucking move it. You can't park there. All right, hear me out. I'm thinking a bunch of helicopters, right? And we...
There are a lot of people now who are angry with the owners of the Evergreen.
He's sweating!
There's only one thing I can do.
What?
Bing, 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 bong. Breaking news.
What?
Pause for a second.
Wait, what? News? There is
Shoei
news.
Kaisen Kaisha is big sorry. The owners of the Evergiven feel such enormous pressure that they go live on television to make a public apology.
Oh, no.
We are determined to keep on working hard to resolve the situation as soon as possible. Please do not be mad. In a few years, we'll all have a big laugh about it. Yours sincerely, Mr. Kaisha.
And we all...
God, that's the boss of my boss's boss. I'm in so much trouble. Can't do anything about it. All we can do is keep trying to free the ship. So they
and we
keep
are
going.
laughing about it now.
And going.
Now, I almost forgot about this incident until the video happened. And then I remember.
And on that
Thank
night,
you, Internet Historian.
Canterville and El Said had a heart-to-heart.
Oh?
The mood was very somber.
Still feeling optimistic, El Said?
Of course. Well, it's day 3.
How much progress have you seen so far? They're gonna blow us up, aren't they?
Let's hope not.
They're gonna freeze us, aren't they? That seems less likely. They might just attach a whole bunch of jet engines and we're gonna get fucked up. That one got debunked. Sorry, I don't mean to take it out on you. It's just, all these guys, they rely on me. The navigator, the helmsman, Gene. And the other ones we never animate.
And the rest.
But I'm thinking maybe I should just get on a lifeboat right now and never look back. I could go live on an island somewhere, far, far away from here. Run away?
Damn.
Look at this. Timu neck massager for Sally. I bet she's checking her mailbox every morning. Bulk $6 fingerless gloves for Mr. Poe Box. You want to disappoint him?
Poe Box?
No. Little Jimmy won't be getting his 20-pack of kitchen tongs this Christmas. And you think that doesn't kill me inside? But we've exhausted every option. There's nothing on Earth that could free this ship. Well, that's where you're right. Look up there, Lil Canthy.
Huh?
El Said points up into the night sky. Los Lunos.
Los Lunos! The moon.
Yes, the moon. The son of the night. To the ancient Egyptians, it was a sign of hope. And in a few more nights' time, a prophecy will be fulfilled.
It will become full.
The supermoon. I have to show you a kind of boring diagram. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I love diagrams,
You see, the moon doesn't just orbit the Earth in a perfectly equidistant circle. It is, in fact...
It also rotates.
An ellipse.
Oh.
That means there is a point when the moon is the furthest from the Earth, and we call that the apogee. And there's also a point where it's closest to the Earth. That's the perigee. You know when you look into the night sky and the moon seems bigger or smaller than usual? Different distances, isn't it? Point is, the moon gravities all over the water. And the closer it is, the more it's going to pull.
By the moon.
Now, there's another effect as well. If you believe the mainstream media, the Earth is going around the sun like this. And once in a while, it will also align.
Everyone knows that the Earth orbits the sun orbits the moon. The Earth is the center of the universe, after all.
With the sun being on the exact opposite side. Bam. At this point, when everything lines up like so, both the sun and the moon are at max strength pulling on the sea. And they call that the supermoon. And the tidal effects of both combine for an even greater pull.
Ooh.
High tide can be even higher than usual, sometimes by up to 1.5 feet.
Now, these sorts of moons only happen 3 or 4 times a year. But in 4 days, Big K, we're going to get one.
Nice. But 4 days?
Previously on Boat in Canal.
3-0 in
Don't let go!
No!
Ha ha ha, my plans have all fallen into place.
The wind machine.
I thought I knew what being a captain meant.
Damn.
What do you mean cut the black and blue wire? There's only white and gold.
Oh,
We've got one chance left.
Again?
The moon.
This is just like that Costa Concordia video he did, but way less funny.
I kind of agree, actually.
Over the Ever Given, things are status quo. But online, there's a bit of a new development.
I think I kind of like that.
A screenshot of a news article appears. Cargo ship crashes into Suez Canal. Captain involved in incident.
Oh, but what's the middle part?
But there's a twist.
A twist?
Uh-oh. Is that a woman?
A woman.
Egypt's first female sea captain, Marwa was being named in this headline as responsible for crashing the Ever Given.
What do you mean?
And the screenshot of this news headline spread all across social media. For Marwa to have screwed up this badly is impressive. Especially considering she's never worked on the Ever Given and is currently hundreds of miles away in Alexandria.
Oh.
But someone online went, first female captain? Grody? Suez blockage? She must have did it.
Marwa found out about the accusations through a friend and quickly hopped online. I gotta clear my name. Guys, it isn't me! But the online bad guys must have hacked her account, because everything she wrote just came out in squiggles.
Damn. The news I commanded the ship block the Suez Canal is not true. I was subjected to a systemic smear campaign. Damn.
So Marwa tried to hack back. This code.
Counter-Strike?
It's nothing I've ever seen before.
Wow.
They're countering my hack. I'm gonna reroute the hosting.
This happens as one true happen.
They ran through the firewall. Use IP4. It's better. Now, while we can all agree
IPv4.
that a lady captain is very gross and icky, and while we all agree that she should be doing a lady job, like adding rosemary oil to the ballast water, or knitting hand warmers for the steering wheel.
It was not fair that she was being falsely accused. And the situation was escalating as the online bad guys started making fake accounts pretending to be her.
What was Marwa, etc. to do against such a coordinated campaign?
Well, luckily, a surprise hero to the story.
The Mint Castella News?
Mainstream media showed up and did a thing.
Don't worry.
Bringing her onto the telly and clearing everything up. Marwa even found some positive in the situation.
I was really upset at the beginning, but later on I found like the support from all people around me, and that made me feel like more grateful for what happened.
A lot of the social media posts got taken down.
Damn!
And in the end,
got exploded.
It all turned out okay.
She's throwing out a bad symbol.
For her.
Yeah, for her
Back
that's
to
fine,
the
but we must focus at the task at hand. This one.
The Ever Given has been grounded for 4 long Egyptian days.
Damn.
So
That's
tug,
a
tug,
long
tug.
time.
Dig, dig, dig. Pull,
Tug,
pull,
tug,
pull.
tug. Dig, dig, dig. Pull, pull, pull.
Fuel is getting low.
And just
Everyone
keep
is
going.
overdue for a break. All right, guys.
Damn.
Grab a Red Bull and a little snacky. We'll pick up again soon.
Yep,
But
just
as the
grab a
engines
celery
wind
and a
down,
Red Bull and
the crew
just...
can hear something approaching.
Huh?
Who the hell is that?
Who? Who the hell's who?
It's Smith Selvage.
Aw shit, there he
The
is.
Smith team boldly actions onto the scene, looking at the ship very inspectively.
Right, inspect it. Yep,
They report
it's
their
stuck.
findings to the rescue team.
Yep, Yep, it's stuck.
All right. I ain't no boat expert, but if you want a chance of moving this ship, you're going to need to make it a lot lighter, by tens of thousands of tons at least.
We tried
Is it
that,
going
though.
to bend and tear and sink? No, it doesn't look like it's going to do that. But it also doesn't look like it's going anywhere with all of this weight on the back. Okay, we trust you. What's your plan to make the ship lighter? I know a guy. He's got a crane. I'll get it down here. We'll offload all the containers. It'll be brilliant.
Nice.
You're going to love it. The container thing again? Yeah, how long is that going to take? Well, to get
Yeah,
it
how
down
long?
here and to get all the equipment assembled, we're going to need at least a few weeks. Weeks?
Weeks?
Yeah, and to get all the containers off the ship, that might take several months.
Months?
Months?
No, Mr. President, he didn't say months.
Months?
He said, monks. Those Shaolin
Monks.
guys, they're very strong.
Yeah, like the
Everything's
Shaolin
going
monks.
according to plan.
The Shaolin monks of
A
Earth
furious
Realm.
rabbi marches in.
Do you have any idea how much these last few days have cost Egypt already? We've had to sell parts of the Sphinx. Look, the nose is gone. It's looking all messed up. We
it's
turned the
always
whole
the
country into an
nose.
e-commerce site. It used to just be called Gypt. Now it's online. Egypt. Remember
That's kinda funny.
Tutankhamun? Now it's Tutankhamun. Get
They
it?
took one of them.
It's a pun. Get
Darn
it?
it.
Let's move on, says the Smith guy standing in for the audience. Look, this is
All
by
right.
far the best option. Yeah, it's slow and laborious, but it's a guaranteed fix. Or you can carry on doing what you're doing now. You're on what, day 4? How's progress so far? Al-Said wouldn't hear it.
We will continue with the dredging and the tugging. The supermoon will be here soon, and that will save us.
You're gonna
You are
trust the
foolish,
moon?
Al-Said. The legend of the supermoon is just a legend.
All right, we're on the same team here. If you insist on keeping the cargo aboard and just tugging, we've got resources to help.
Smith calls in 2 additional tugboats.
And not just big ones. Pretty much the biggest ones you can get.
The big,
So Smith and the recovery
super big
team
ones.
have figured out a sort of plan A and plan B. Plan A is to pull the Ever Given free by the supermoon, which is only 2 days away. Now, if that doesn't
That's
work,
good.
they'll have to go to plan B, which is to offload by crane most of these containers, and that will take months.
Months. And we can't have that. We can't have that. Everyone's mad. Day 5.
Watching on impatiently, tapping their feet and looking at their watches
tap,
very
tap,
aggressively,
watch.
is now a queue of 400 vessels waiting to use the
Jeez,
canal.
that's a lot.
Fresh fruit, thousands of tons, losing its freshness. Medicine, losing its potency.
After this, there is
Damn.
no turning back. You take the blue pill.
Darn it, there is no blue pill.
You take
Damn.
the red.
No red
Not to
pill
mention
either?
livestock.
More than a dozen ships
Livestock?
have live animals on board.
Mostly sheep and cattle, lightly sizzling under an Egyptian sun.
Uh-oh. That's
The Egyptian
not good.
government has had to dispatch
Wait,
vets
what did that say?
under an Egyptian sun.
Oh. Just
The Egyptian government
YouTube
has had to
thing.
dispatch vets to board these ships to tend to the animals' welfare. A few days ago, when I was a younger man, freight from Asia only cost $8,000 a container. Now it's $12,000.
Wow!
And the impact is being felt by a lot of larger companies. Renault, for example, ran out of some critical components and had to halt assembly at a couple of its
Shit, why
plants.
doesn't it look like that?
Adidas, Nike, IKEA, all saw shortages.
Damn.
Some of our
Everyone.
clients are out of their top-selling SKUs already.
And as tankers queue, oil prices are rising.
Let my people go! Through the little waterway, please.
And meanwhile, all across the day, the tugs are trying again and again.
And again and again,
Move
but
a little
it
more
won't-
sand.
This
Wait for
fat
the next high
fuck
tide.
won't budge.
Try again. And as this marches on with the same futility as day one, banking on the supermoon looks like a costlier and costlier gamble. All right, enough of this. Said about 100 ships opting instead to go the long route around Africa, accepting the longer traffic time
Oh
and
no,
piracy
they're gonna
risk.
risking it. The supermoon cometh, day 6. Crab! Crab? Wait, is it gonna be the...
The supermoon. It's tonight. There's
The
a renewed
supermoon
energy
is
as people
tonight.
scuttle around the area, doing everything they can to prep the ship for the big event. The
The
excavator
main
crew,
event.
over the course of the week, has expanded to a team of 11. Working
Nice.
double, sometimes triple shifts with only 3 hours a day for sleep.
Damn.
Together with the 2 dredgers, they have moved 30,000 cubic meters of sand and soil.
God damn.
For comparison, this is 1 cubic meter.
Minecraft.
And this is 30,000 cubic meters.
That's a lot.
And here is what it looks like next to the Ever Given. That's a lot of
Damn.
sand. Subway
That's a-
sandwich for scale. And it's borne some
That's a
resolve.
big sandwich.
Overnight, they managed to free the rudder from the left bank. And that's a big
Nice.
deal, because this rudder was acting as a bit of an anchor in the sand. Now free, the stern bobs around with the motion of the water. Great
Nice.
stuff. Meanwhile, the crew is doing everything it can to lighten the weight of the ship. That
The
includes
balloons.
making a second plea for the ballast water to be ejected. Oh please, the Smith guy's already tinkled in there. We just can't do it. It would destroy the ecosystem of Egypt. Please. All right. Biodiversity. Let 1,000
sure.
algae bloom.
Yep, let
Nice
it all
work.
out. Let
That'll
all
make the
those
ship
invasive...
9,000 tons lighter, Kenthy.
Let's just light up...
The water's so
lighten up
bright, I
those-
can barely see it coming out of the ship. Here, take these.
Ooh, sunglasses. But yeah, just let out all that invasive algae, all those microbes, all that stuff in there.
No. I don't deserve them. Sunglasses are for people who redeem themselves.
No.
That's not me.
No, you must.
Hold on to them. Just in case.
You must wear them. Just keep them
Into
in
the
case.
evening, the pace keeps up. We see Abdullah excavating away. But really, he's thinking about the moon.
The super
Rabbi, he's busy taking video calls. But he finds himself distracted with thoughts of the moon.
The moon.
Even
haunts
Mr.
you.
Kaisha. Is there anything in this world that doesn't remind me of her?
Sailor Moon. Wait.
More
news.
breaking news from the Suez Canal problem.
Oh.
Evergiver is stuck in the Suez
Evergiver.
Canal still. It's been almost a week. A tugboat should be able to move Evergiver's big ass. This is Nana
Got him.
Star, Nana Star's news channel.
Thank you, Nana Star. Very cool. Day 7.
The full moon shone brightly that night, kissing the nape of the canal's neck with its gravity lips. Full tongue. The canal liked it.
And spoiling the romance of the moment is a big fleet of tugboats, watching on voyeuristically. They are 17 in total, with just a bit
That's a
over
lot.
1,600 tons of bollard pull.
That's a lot.
And here's how they're arranged around the Ever Given. Of the 4 most powerful tugs, 2 go at the front and 2 go at the back.
All right.
They'll be pulling.
Fair enough.
Another 6 tugs are put on the flanks. 2 over here, 4 over here. They'll be pushing. The remaining tugs are fueled and ready on the sidelines, waiting for their chance to sub in. Positioned like this, when the word is given, all these ships are going to try and turn the Ever Given anti-clockwise.
Counterclockwise.
Looks great, guys!
You're
Do you think that this is gonna...
I believe in
Australian.
the supermoon.
This had better work. The guy
Let's
with the
hope it
ruler down by
works.
the shoreline yells out, "The tide has hit its peak!"
El Sayed commands over the radio.
Start main engines.
All right.
Tension on.
All right. Tension on. And let's hope the
Full
moon.
ahead. The tugs
Let's
start
hope
moving.
the moon.
They carve through the
helps.
water with ease. The immense power from the tugs meet the resistance of the Ever Given.
All right.
It was at this point that the narrator said something really poetic. Stuff about the night. About how the ships were like dances on the water.
What?
For juxtaposition, we cut away to that crab again.
The crab.
Which everybody hated. It's like a metaphor if you think about it.
That fucking crab that I hate.
The tugs are sliding to the left. They're sliding to the right. It's not working! Diesel
not
fumes
working.
fill the air as the tugs keep increasing their power. The water violently foams behind the tugs. Everyone is staring at the back of that ship.
That goddamn ass.
Come on. Move.
Come on.
This goes
damn
on
you.
for minutes. More minutes. Even more minutes.
Even
An
more
hour,
minutes.
2, 4
Oh,
hours.
no,
By
it's not
4:30 a.m., the moon's power is starting to wane, and there is very little progress. Don't give up.
It didn't
Tide only goes down so that we can rise once again.
Your moon gambit has cost Egypt dearly, El Sayed. Guards, prepare the sarcophagus with the beetles, like in the... What the hell is that?
Wait, what? Tapping?
Under the water,
What?
all of this tugging has loosened the sand, the soil, the rock.
Oh! It did it!
Could it be?
The sound of metal tensing and flexing. The ship is beginning to move. It is coming
It's
free
moving!
from the bank.
It's free!
The
It's free!
supermoon gives one last howl.
It worked. They pulled the ship from the bank. At the back, at least. Now, the bow is still wedged in there pretty good, but this is progress.
Progress.
We're halfway to freedom. Keep going.
Just gotta
So
keep
they did.
tugging.
All morning.
Keep going. That fucking crab that I hate. That fucking crab that I hate.
7:30 a.m. The sun is rising. The tugs have been pulling all night. But the most difficult task, freeing the bow of the ship,
final
remains
push.
beyond them. Well, I guess even the moon has its limits.
I don't want to hear it, El Sayed. It wasn't enough. That bow is still stuck.
Damn bow.
No, Mr. President. They're not saying that the bow is still stuck. They're saying, take a bow. And then something else that rhymes with stuck. I gotta go.
They were loading up the missiles for Plan B, as the guys on
Alright.
social media suggested.
Time to blow
I
it
lied
up.
about the crane thing. This was always the plan, says the Smith guys. You know
Time to
what,
blow it
Canterville?
up.
I agree. They should just blow us up.
What?
My career is over now, too.
Oh, no.
You're the guy who blocked the canal, and I'm the guy who couldn't get it cleared. We've brought instability
Damn.
to the Middle East.
No!
But enough, Canterville. I raised your hopes with moon-based promises. But look at the tide. It's low. Low tide.
Tide's low.
And yet, I am lower still.
Oh,
Canterville
no.
looks pensively out the window. And it was at that
Damn.
moment that he had his character arc.
Character
He
arc?
realized that he was the captain, and the captain is always in charge. Shut up, El Sayed. We shall continue, regardless of the tide. Is that not the Egyptian way?
Yeah.
Don't you remember the story, El Sayed?
What story?
That every young Egyptian kid is told about the human pyramid? No.
The human
Where there's one guy at the bottom who gives up, and we all fall down.
Oh.
Heck, it ain't a triangle if you don't try. We need to be
Oh.
strong. Together. Like a
Ooh.
pyramid.
You must
It's
be
what
strong.
Giza would have wanted. You're right, damn it. Thank you,
Giza.
Canterville.
It's
That's
not a
the
guy,
most
it's a-
inspirational speech I've ever
it's a
heard in my
plateau.
life. I'll never lose my faith again. And even though you're kind of the worst captain I've ever seen,
So
you're
far.
still the best friend.
Aww, that's very nice. Also, can't you just back that fucking crab that I hate?
So they pressed on all morning.
Enthusiastically and vigorously tugging away.
Can't you just back it up now?
Beating off
since
the fatigue.
But
to
the
no
ropers are free.
Okay, everyone, take a break. Copy. We'll have lunch and pick up again in a couple of hours.
Then suddenly, one of the Smith guys comes busting into the room. I've got an idea.
Oh?
Everybody turns and looks at the Smith guy.
What's the
All
idea?
right, well, sorry about the boring
Smith guy?
diagram, but take a look at this. Remember how we emptied the ballast tanks before?
Yeah,
of course. Well, now that the ship is half floating, what if we refilled the ones at the back on this part of the diagram, where the ship is almost floating? That way, it will sink lower here and allow the bow to sit up even higher on the bank.
Canterville gives El Sayed a knowing nod. I got this. I know a guy who owes me a favor.
Oh.
Please.
A few hours later, the ballast tanks were filled.
Right,
And
fill it up with all that junk.
The bow lifted, ever so slightly. It's working. And it gets better. It's now 2 p.m., and that means high tide.
High tide?
Guys, I've got another technical issue. All right, what is it? It's easier if I show you with a drone.
Oh? Whoa, super drone!
Hold on, let me try again.
Damn it.
All right, you can see the ship is lodged at the front.
All right.
The guys are pulling, but it ain't budging. However, a lot of force is building up here. And what if it were to break free? The sudden release could propel the ship straight across the water with a hell of a lot of momentum. It could span the entire canal and land on the opposite bank, only to run aground again. Worse still, it could pin these small tugs in its wake.
Damn. Oh, what a waste of a good sandwich.
To solve this problem, they did a bit of a safety briefing, and they got some rope.
More rope?
4 ropes, actually.
I'm gonna need more rope.
Tying the bow of the ship to somewhere on the land.
All right.
The lines look great, guys. With the contingency in place, the tugs start up again. And about an hour later, at 3:05 p.m.,
nothing.
Movement.
Movement? Something!
The bow began to shift.
Okay, that's definitely moving. This is it. It's working.
It's working!
The ship made a big
It's working?
noise
It's
as it
working?
accelerated from the bank. And at first, excitement and relief.
But
the bow was coming free. But
what?
Remember that concern about the overswing? Well, it's happening.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the only source we found for this part of the story was Bloomberg, but they said that it happened and we wanted to build it. So this recreation is how we imagine it went. The 4 support ropes take strain.
Okay.
Then, snap. One of them
Oh,
breaks.
no!
Do you think it's gonna hold?
Shit.
I think it's gonna hold. Move those tugs out of the way.
All right, get him out of the way. Gotta hurry, though.
Snap.
Damn
Another
it.
rope breaks.
Oh, no.
Captain El Sayed.
It's gonna hold. Get your
Gonna
tug out
hold.
of the way, but it's gonna hold.
Snap.
Fuck!
A third rope
Oh,
breaks.
no, that's the last one.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! A single strand is the only thing holding this
single
ship from swinging all the way to the other bank and being stuck.
Forever. Without even
Damn.
realizing, Canterville grabs El Sayed's hand and squeezes it tight.
Oh, no.
It's gonna hold.
It's gotta hold. It's gotta
You're
hold.
a madman, Canterville. Mad.
It's gotta hold.
Mad passionate about this canal, and I ain't afraid of nothing.
The sunglasses.
He said very cold backer to
Oh,
leave.
shit.
The engines shut off. All that could be heard is the squeak of tightening rope and the scream of torsioning metal.
Sacre bleu,
said Abdullah.
But it is slowing down.
Mother of God.
It comes to a halt. The final rope held.
Oh.
They really did it.
They did it.
And the Ever Given rested easy in the middle of the canal.
Finally.
El Sayed turns to Canterville.
Freedom.
Power up the engines. Let's get your ship moving again.
Let's
I'm
get
on
it
it, says
moving.
Canterville. All of the tugboats start honking their horns in celebration. Cheers can be heard from the main dredger, the Mashour. In fact, they filmed this celebratory video.
Mashour #1! Hell yeah!
You heard them right, Mr. President. We did it. We did it. It's free.
It's free!
All in a day's work.
All in a day's work.
The president takes his finger off the nuke button. Pack it up, boys.
Pack it up, boys. Finally.
I can't believe
all did
all
it.
that digging really must have made a difference. I just...
that
Good.
fucking crab that I
Everybody
hate.
hated that crab. We
That
did
fucking
it,
crab
Gene.
that I
We
hate.
did it.
We did it!
Gene?
Wait,
Where
where's
are
Gene?
you?
Where's Gene?
Captain, who are you talking to? It's
Schizo?
Gene. Captain,
Schizo.
there's no Gene on board.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
What a twist! Whoa!
No, it's impossible. Gene, wait. Thank you. I'll always remember you, Cantherville.
And so the canal was clear once again. And chop chop.
All right.
You still got work to do.
All right, we got work
By
to
8
do.
p.m., the workday had not finished for the Suez Canal Authority. There's still a backlog of 400 ships waiting
Still
to go
a lot
through
of
the canal.
guys.
So Rabbi stands in front of microphones and says, "The canal will be operating around the clock until the queue is cleared." And within a few
right.
days, it returned to normal.
There we go.
It was a big accomplishment.
Back to normal.
Many industry experts thought it would take several months to free the Ever Given, but the crisis was resolved within a mere week. Prepare
Just
the
a week.
sarcophagus for the doubters. Even
The
Egypt's
beetle
president came out and said,
sarcophagus.
Good job, everybody.
"You
Mission
know what?
accomplished.
Pizza lunch.
Yeah,
And the Suez
pizza.
Canal Authority held a ceremony in honor of the workers who helped to free the ship. And they also made this monument, which you can see on Google Maps.
Nice. Nice.
So made this monument, which you can see on Google.
Not a very useful in the middle of a canal, but the 11-hour journey in the desert makes it worth it. Why did they even make a monument for this event? No lives was lost.
Google Maps.
I mean, they really need to widen that canal. Come on, guys. But are
But
they
the story
truly
doesn't
free?
end here. A quick note on the helmsman's penis.
Oh, right, the penis.
Now you, me,
The
and
helmsman's
everyone in the
helm.
press saw that VDR data.
Fragwürdigen Penismanöver.
Penis.
But despite how
Maneuver.
realistic and to scale it was, it was not deliberate.
Oh, it
yes,
was just an accident.
sheer coincidence.
Oh.
If you watch the VDR data, he really is just dodging the ships, and that's the shape that the path took.
Oh.
So we
that's kinda
didn't get
funny.
in any trouble.
That's kind of funny.
The end.
The end.
Oh, all right. I suppose one more smaller detail.
Oh.
Now that the Ever Given is free, what's going to happen to it? And what's going to happen to the crew?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, the
to
Ever
all
Given
that?
was tugged over to Great Bitter Lake, where they determined that the ship was seaworthy and not in any urgent need of repair. But it's
All right,
also
that's
going to
good.
be impounded. Oh
What?
no. Hey, there's, like,
Impounded?
police boats outside.
Why?
Why? What did you do? This ship and its crew is now subject to the indefinite detention by the authority of the Egyptian government.
Wait, why?
Until you pay us, the Ever Given may not leave, says the Suez Canal Authority.
Shit. Wait, what?
Yes, we will be holding on to the Ever Given. It's our view that there was no wrongdoing on the part of the Suez Canal Authority or its two pilots, and it was all the crew of the Ever Given.
Oh, right,
So their
the
ship will
pilots.
be held until the parent company agrees to rightfully pay us for all of the costs incurred.
Damn.
Ruh-roh. Now, here's where things get very
Raggy.
complicated, and there is a lot of legal mumbo-jumbo.
Lots
But the crux
of
is this.
litigation.
The Suez Canal Authority says, "Dear Ever Given owners, you owe us $900 million.
Damn.
And Shoei Kisen Kaisha says, "No way. How many yen is that? No way."
That's a
So
lot.
by
It's a
April
lot
13th,
again.
some of the crew was allowed to leave, but a lot of them have to stay. And there's a
Damn.
certain nervousness in the air. Large legal battles can go on for a while, and there was
Jesus!
already a bad example of this just a few dozen kilometers away. The MV Aman.
Remember that all the way back in, like, I don't know, like an hour ago?
The MV Aman is a much smaller vessel, and it has been abandoned for years, detained by the Egyptian government in 2017 for expired safety equipment.
Damn!
Now, they were told to replace the equipment and pay a fine. However,
And they never did.
there was no one to replace the safety equipment or to pay the fine because the shipping company went broke.
$900 dues.
So they just abandoned the vessel. There was no way for the legal situation to advance. And that meant that there was no way for the ship to be released. Most of the crew had to stay on the ship, and they would keep them there for more than a little while. 13 months before a judge finally decided, all right, look, just leave the keys with one guy. We'll call him the custodian, and everybody else can go home. Now, that custodian was a Syrian man named Muhammad Aisha.
Oh.
Look, he's holding the keys. He's holding the keys. You have to stay on the ship now. Everybody else got to leave, but he had to stay. On top of the 13 months he'd already been there, he spent the next 3 years aboard the ship. Quickly, the ship ran out of fuel, which meant it ran out of power, which meant it ran out of running water. No refrigeration either. Food ran out. Every few days, Mr. Aisha would be allowed to swim onto the shore to get food, water, charge his phone, but he was only permitted for about 2 hours until they would tell him to scoot. Would this be the same fate for the Ever Given crew?
Man, legal,
they did not know. But we do, so let me tell you. A few more weeks passed, and the negotiations continued. You guys had those 2 bickering pilots. Yeah, but the captain's always in charge. Sorry, who didn't arrange for tugboats while we were going through the canal? Oh, that was you guys. I'm going to put 20,000 containers on one of the largest ships in the world and go double the speed limit, then complain about tugboats.
And whose fault was that?
But eventually, they all got together in a big room, and they went, I'm sorry about all those things I said and those emails I sent. I didn't mean it. I was tough on you as well. They embraced. They made amends. They made love.
They didn't
and they
make
agreed,
love.
All right, you can keep using the canal, but sometimes we get to go fishing on the boat. That's fair. That's tough, but that's fair.
Tough
they
but
shook on
fair.
it.
Damn, that's
It was
tough.
an Egyptian handshake.
An Egyptian
They did the
handshake.
thing with the elbow.
The elbow
There was a
thing,
mummy.
you know? Yeah, the mummy happened. It was for real. I guess they had it for entertainment. A guy wrapped in bandages.
Sucks. By September, the crew was allowed to return home. They only got MV Aman a little bit. And that guy on the MV Aman, he got to go home too.
Yeah!
Why not? Get out of here, you scamp.
Yeah,
the
go
Ever
on, get
Given
out of
made
here.
its delivery to Rotterdam.
A week
They did
late,
it.
but
All
whatever.
the cargo is here.
Yeah!
Well, it wouldn't hurt to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Just gotta give it another
continued
check.
his career in shipping. It wasn't the end. Maybe just one more for the road.
One more for the road. Yeah!
It's a great time to be a cargo ship captain.
Nice.
I can tell you that much.
Very
Al
nice.
Said returned the Lunexicon back to the Sphinx.
The Lunexicon.
Thank you, old friend.
What a beautiful
And the Ever Given
movie.
had some minor repairs done to the bow over in Qingdao Port in China. And then
nice.
she was ready to set sail again.
She's seaworthy again. Off she goes.
The Ever Given was released back into the wild. It sailed into the sunset. Ever since then, global trade has improved.
Prices have gone down. The economy flourished once again. Food returned to the supermarkets. Mothers clutched their babes.
Babe.
A litter of puppies.
Puppy.
And peace was finally restored to the Middle East.
Yeah, they gave him a nose. They gave him a nose again.
The end.
They end. They end. Beautiful. What a lovely movie. Let's hope that I never watch something that long ever again. At least until I get to Costa Concordia.